Greetings, fellow traders. Baldwin here. It's time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Friday, February the 26th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we are at the market here today. So SPX Monthly Chart, it is the last day of the month, and we're up 25 points. Can they push it more green? We will see. The weekly chart, again, I'd love to see this finish with a weekly reversal hammer off of that dark cloud cover candle. So we'll see how they finish the day today. Anything could happen. Daily chart, in terms of our wave counts, well, they're all over the place right now. I mean, it's possible now. I mean, with this last retracement right here, this invalidates the wave 3 move. So basically what we're looking at now is potential A, B, C move down here for a larger wave 2 move. So there's still a bull count in possible, but we'll see how it goes. But right now it's getting a little bit too complex. So we'll have to take a look this weekend in the newsletter and see what's really setting up here. So the harmonic is invalidated, right? I was hoping it would hold that 886 retrace and we'd work our way up here, but we ended up getting a little bit of a steeper buy. It is turning into a 2B reversal, right? We're getting a little bit of move off of that, but we'll see what kind of follow through we get there. So let's take a look at the SPY and see what kind of volume we got going on. So SPY, again, pretty decent here for an afternoon, early day here on a Friday. So let's see what they do. Again, they're buying the dip here. We bounce off the 50-day moving average, kind of a big deal, right? And we're still holding the upper trend line on the SPX, so that's a good thing. So let's see. I mean, it's a hammer so far. Let's see how they finish the day. S&P futures, lots of great opportunities on this one today. So again, key levels obviously came into play here nicely, and also the geometric lines, right? So this morning in the bubble report, we talked about this megaphone, right? Look at that. That served as resistance here into the open, and look at where we bounced. Basically right at the bottom of the megaphone, right? It was really off of our signal zone right here, but that was a nice area, right? So right between these zones. So really cool stuff here, and we're basically got a nice little pop out of this area right here for a quick trade off of the 15 warp high, and then kind of back into the range right here. So again, what we really want to see is stay above this range here into the end of the day, and then even if we can get above these levels up here would help the bull theory. So we'll see where it goes there. Let's take a look at the MES and see how it's behaving here today. So MES, again, generally held the geometric line here today. Again, similar megaphone type formation. Once we lost this one, it gave some good short opportunities here today, and then they bought the dip, right? So good stuff there. Let's see with the Qs. Qs again, wow, amazing stuff right here. A quick break of the geometric level, and then a nice bounce off the bottom of the channel right there. Is a huge level for that to hold. Very important right there. So again, that was important. So let's see how we hold the top of the channel right now. IWM, again, that also had an interesting level. We said here that this was the key line to hold today on the IWM, and they did, right? So that was nice, and they got up over to the basically the megaphone top on that one as well. As for the XLF, it did help us find some short opportunities here today. Definitely some weakness here in the banks. Again, we're back above it. We actually were even had a bearish engulfing day yesterday after yesterday's price action. And we're kind of bearish on Bank of America going in today. So that kind of gave a down move here today as well. So good stuff there. And we'll actually take a look at that one, and we'll take a look at another one that we were looking at for an overnight in a little bit here. So let's take a look at Apple and see how it's behaving here. So Apple, again, kind of chopping around, but we are back above the 15 warp high. Again, it is possible there might be a little bit of a push in the end of the day, but guys, for a Friday, this feels like such a slow, grindy day. I mean, just no real news flow coming out, nothing really exciting, and just kind of blah. So Apple's kind of grinding its way up right here. There's been a couple moves here, but really precise action, right? Tesla. So Tesla gave us a little bit of a move here off of the 15 or below, but still kind of blah here going into today. Amazon gave a couple moves that were decent. Some members got short on Amazon here this morning when the Qs were working their way down, right? Having that sector strength with you. We also got a nice pop here off of the 15 orb high, which is nice as well. Zoom, some members doing well on Zoom here today on the dip buys as well, so that's looking pretty good. And like I said, Bank of America, this is one that we liked bearish going into today, right? You can see we got that kind of follow through right here to the downside, so that was nice on that one. And another one that we liked also was Halliburton. This was setting up pretty weak for us for an overnight, not for a long-term swing, but for an overnight move. We just like the essentially the reversal doji up there, and we're looking for some follow through on that one. And we got that here this morning, which was nice. So good stuff. We got a few chart requests out there, so let's take a look at those. Let's see what we've got going on. We've got DKNG, of course, had earnings into today, up 4 points here. Let's see if we can stay over yesterday's highs. RKT. Another one after earnings. Again, we said this morning in the bubble report, the odds of a gap and go are going to be pretty tough here today. In fact, probably looking for a reversal, and we saw that. So nice red candle off of that because we didn't get over any major levels. They crushed it on earnings, but the technical chart was just nowhere. Nikola down after earnings. Not surprised to see that. So again, that was a good one in the short radar here. GameStop down 16 points here today. Game stunk. Looks like it's filling the gap right there. So again, keep an eye on the 80 MA, the 50-day. I wouldn't be surprised if it continues to work its way down if we eventually see the 200-day on that one again. SPCE. Holding on to the 50-day here so far, but barely, right? So a little bit of a move there off of earnings. Again, it's hard for this company to even make money. They don't really do anything except spend money. So, again, not surprised to see it down, but see how it holds the 50-day moving average. We've also got Wix. So Wix, big move here today. Big bounce off of the 80 MA. Huge inside day. See how it closes here today. It had a big move recently. So today's one of its a strong close since then. So see how it handles those inside day ranges going into next week. And then ARK. So pretty cool stuff right here, right? So here's the ARK Innovation ETF. So Kathy getting a little bit crushed here this week. Is what it is. We start to get concerned anytime we're below the 80 MA, right? So we can see here we start to get below it. This is where we kind of start to get a little bit worried, and then you see this high volume day here below it, right? So this is a tough area, right, where we're seeing that a lot of these type of chart patterns here on names like Tesla and Apple. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Obviously we just got to wait and see who gets over the cloud, gets over the 80 MA, and where we go from there. So good stuff, guys. Appreciate everybody for the requests. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day. We'll see you guys in the market wrap. And until then, stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.